All right. I'm just going to get stuck right in here. I'm just going to get going. I have a couple things already going. I've got a little bit of a drum beat with standard sort of like drum stuff, you know. Um, I want to adjust hi-hats. I also have a break beat, but it is not synchronized. I wonder if we sent it a reset just like everything else. In fact, this happens to be. I haven't actually. I have another reset. I have another cable I can use. Let me get one of my ultra long but convenient. Not you. Nope, you won't reach. I've got all these cables that are regular connector and a right angle connector, one of each, and they're quite handy, although they're a little bit long. Immortal Man, Ethos, what's happening? What's going on, peeps? All right, so we're going to send a reset command to the vector. It's getting a command every 2 measures. Now, I don't know if that's going to do like massively awful things to it, but let's like route it through here and then just go here, reset, doink, there. It should be synchronized. Nope. See, I had a feeling that was going to happen. So the vector doesn't. There we go. Upside down, Michael, Chris. See, it's still not synced. 2, 3, 4, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1. There it is. Nope. Son of a bitch. Okay, but it is synchronized. So it's something with tape then. It's late, so we got to start it a little earlier. Well, I was starting a little bit on sound design stuff, and then a friend of mine poked their head in and we started talking about things and gave him some demonstrations. Kind of just want a pure 808 style. Pitch that snare up. Now, what about hats? That's nuts. I just want a nice eighth note high. Just tick 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 tick. Do you make an eighth note style hi-hat? I may need to change banks. Or I can just go in and program it, which is always fun. Ting 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 ting. There. And then you just hold the thing and it flashes fast, then it flashes slow, and then it's saved. Boom! So easy. It is very, very easy. There we go. That's nutty. What is that? That is... oh, that's hi-hat 2. That's right. That's kind of cool. Okay, so... see, it's not quite perfect yet. It's still not quite perfect. Hey, Jason. There it is. That's it. That's it. That's it. Huzzah. Oh. Must have headbutted my camera. Okay, now the other thing I want to do is program this channel 8 or channel 6 on the Maestro. Right now it's doing every 4 measures, it's throwing out a random voltage. I want to make that every 8 measures. So we're going to like redo the chain here. So we're going to go slow, 4 measures low. This is 5, 6 measures low, 7 measures low, half note low, quarter note random chain. And we should get 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4. 1. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see, it's still doing it. What the hell? I think what I want to do instead is figure out a way to send this. How can we do this super efficiently? I want to link the reset on this to the drums. And let me think here. Can I just do that with 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 2, 1, 2. So this is sending out a reset every 2 measures. And I think if I go here and I put it out every 4 measures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, dink. Yeah, it works. Okay. So then what we do, I'm just gonna take that reset command and send it sort of like cross country here. No, that's not gonna be long enough. Damnation. This one's fine. So this guy, instead, you're gonna go doink. And let's sub doink. Oh, nope, 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 nope. So this is the reset for the dot sequencer. This guy, we're going to need to go, like I said, cross country here. And that's annoying. It'd be great if we could actually get this completely synchronized with the breakbeat. I think this will work. Okay. Now, I think if I send this guy a voltage into the CV, I believe that controls pitch. Let's try something here. We'll just give it an offset voltage. What are you doing? Oh, are you daisy chaining the purple part? Huh? What? What if we break it here? Yeah. No, it's not giving an offset. What? Now these are just random voltages. I don't want them to be random. So what we can do is slow down water. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So let's try something. Let's take one channel of water and we'll put that as the gold trace here. See if this has a better kick drum. Where did I put my glide? That's really, really cool. Bum, bum. Bum, bum. F. Start with F minor. It's really more like F Phrygian. If you listen, boom, 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 boom. So there's like a G flat, F, F, F. Hey, XCOM. Okay, I got ideas. Yeah, let's definitely roll some of that off. There's the bass. Hello. Now, the other thing I want to do is I want to duplicate this. This is that 6th channel of the Maestro that I have doing like drum fills every 8 measures. So let's try super basic here and send that signal. Oh God, you won't work because you're too short and you suck. Oh, I see. Will you work? Yes. We're going to send this into the skip. And then where's Where's that cable? There's this guy. Oh, hi! Did you hear that? Let's chonk it a little more. Oh, it's not quite synced though. Listen to the hi-hats. Now they are. I was always a fan more of liquid drum and bass, frankly. I love the lush synthy textures that you can get with that. Okay, that's cool. That's really, really cool. All right, let's come back to that for a second, and let's make some. Well, we're gonna need a bass part. Which means I'm gonna have to. Oh no, I don't have to, because remember, everything is synchronized to this. Should still be. Okay, that was fucking weird. What was that? That was really, really weird. Okay. Let's put this thing in, let's put this in Phrygian, because I think what I want to do is duplicate that bass part that it's doing in the kick. This is going to be a challenge. So this is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to go step repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we need step length. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 1. Okay, so how's the long length of the next one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Damn, I can't quite make it. Boom. This needs to be A flat. And this is going to be, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest. Boom, boom. This should not have a gate. This should have a gate. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. This should have a gate. 1, 2, 3, 4, rest. B flat gate. Boom. And that's going to be how long? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2, 3. And then 1, boom, boom, boom. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. And that's going to be G flat, F, F, F. And then we make it 12 steps long. Yeah. So a combination of step length and step repeat, and we can get that. Now, who's going to have the most ballsy sounding oscillator for that particular purpose? That's the question. Or do you just want to do like a low sine wave? That could be a thing. Let's use the mini mod. Plus with easy variable octaves and stuff like that. And then we'll go mini mod into I think the 860 would be a good choice. We can actually give it like a triangle for the main one. And maybe a little bit of square wave. Although it doesn't have a sub, which is unfortunate. And then we'll put it on 24 dB. And I might have to use a VCA for this guy too. Which is crazy. It's crazy talk, bro. Yeah, let's use a VCA for this, I suppose. And then we'll go this guy into here. Hey, I ordered a QVL today. The quad variable LFO from 512. So, yeah. Happy day. X to the Z. No. It is a thing. And it is growing. Oh my god. I really want to ditch my monitor is right here. Okay, so if I turn the camera a little bit, you can see like, okay, there's my monitor. I want to ditch that monitor. I want to put it on an arm on the end of this table and then get my other case here. I think that would be a nice idea. And then have an extra 5U by 120 just right next to it. And then I would need new cameras with wider angle lenses. Fuck. The goal here, if you couldn't tell, is to pretty much never show anything except for my face on camera. But that's not an easy goal. Hey, did I get this part right? We just have to hit go in the right place here. So let's do that. Let's reset clock. Boom. Now, does that immediately synchronize our break? Oh, I need it on eighth notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Not synced. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1. Let's get the slightly less sticky shape of D1. Yeah. Boost in there? That's nice. Nah. Okay, now the problem is... Can you hear the problem? The problem is, hey Nick, the problem is that when I stopped and reset the clock, water has no reset. Motherfucker. Hey, I have a reset. It's not doing anything right now. Let's just plug it in. That way we have something dependable. There. Now I'm going to have to reprogram my entire sequence, which really, 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 really blows. At least the rhythm will be the same. So let me just think, what does this sound like now when I hit go? We'll start the clock. Okay, now I need to sync this. Yeah, I don't know how full-fledged this is going to be tonight, to be completely honest. Okay, so that bass is okay. Terror. Okay, let's get some chords going. Okay, I'm pretty confident in my ability to synchronize the vector. See, here's the problem, right? The vector reset, at least in my experience, it always reacts late. It misses it by like a 16th note. And so you need to send it like an 8-measure reset would be, no, it would be like 7 measures and 15 16th notes, and then on the last 16th note, you would need to send it a trigger. And fuck, man. I can't do it! You know? Yeah, tonight is purely an experiment, and the first experiment was getting this breakbeat, which Stardust is playing, to synchronize with my regular drums from Stolper Beats. So we can be like, you know what I want to do is put that on a ride cymbal. I don't want a hi-hat there. Shit, I just screwed something up because I'm messing with the wrong control. Is there a ride cymbal there? Come on. Surely you jest. Found one on here before. There we go. There's the winner. So all that stuff is synchronized to the breakbeat pretty well. Yeah. Okay. And then we've got a bass part, but it's not playing. So what I want to make are some chords, some lush chords that will fit with this particular. And then maybe a couple of like spacey, like sounding little blasts of things. Oh, and we absolutely need a white noise sweep for this. I mean, come on. Okay. Let me think here. First thing I think is the Demon Core. So, the Demon Core. By the way, have you guys read about Saltus the First? This is modular synthesis. This is a giant space capsule cabinet that I have built over the years. And I basically build entire pieces of music from hardware and then perform them at the end. That's my jam. Have you read about the demon core, by the way? The demon core was the core of plutonium that they were experimenting on, like post like World War II. And dude, it's just wild. All right. It's let's try this SEM 20. Last time I used this, I was really happy with it. I was looking at replacements today and I'm like, actually, how about not replacing it? How about just use it and love it? But I did get a QLFO, and that's going to go right here, chonk, right next to the vector. And then we'll move logic stuff, and I'm going to get rid of the endless processor for now. I think I'll probably sell it, to be honest. Anybody want to buy an endless processor? It just never really jived well with me. But, yeah, before that happens, I'll have to spend a day playing with it and then go, oh, I don't want to sell it anymore. Because you'd be like that. All right, so what we need are some chords. And honestly, we could put these things at like whole notes. Because if we're going at 172 BPM, a whole note is not going to last that long. Then we can even do like step lengths. How much? As in, like, how much did this cost? A gentleman doesn't tell such things. Such depressing facts. No, it's a lot. Just the main case back here is about 25 grand. That's MSRP, and there are a lot of things that I've gotten used and things that I've built, so it's substantially less than that. But yeah. Yeah, if you have to ask. No, I mean, if you're somebody who's never even seen modular synthesis before and you're like, what the fuck? But I like blinking lights and sounds. Which, hey, who doesn't? Then, there's a natural curiosity in our capitalist society to wonder. Okay. Let me think here. Think 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. So I want this one to be like a yeah, and then if that's for mine or for yours. Yeah, I was gonna say, including, my case was about 2 grand. And that's also not including the mega skiff down here, which is another 10790 something HP. I think this is probably a few $1,000s worth of stuff. So it's a lot. And then the camera, and then the video synth, and then the computer, and then the studio rental, and then, all of the... All hobbies are expensive. All of them. Just face it. All hobbies are expensive. This guy, I wanted to go to a... Let me think here. Do we want to do like a flat 6? That would be interesting. Because that would be a major 7th. And that would be really lovely. And then let's see here. The other stuff I was going to do was going to be back to our minor 7th chord. And then maybe just a minor chord. And then back to minor 7th. And then we'll do that D flat again for step 6. D flat major 7th. Because their oscillator's polyphonic. Okay, now to synchronize it. Hey, I appreciate it, Saltis. and that is exactly what's going on. Best viewers from Horsefucker 5,000. Okay, wait. Something is weird here. Something is a little weird. This is not playing whole notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2. Okay, I need to resync this. 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that is not the correct filter for that. Let's put it that way. We need something like super duper smooth. Let's actually go to its bosom buddy there, its companion there, the Neutron, because they're made by the same company. Like it. I'm gonna make it length 2. Only problem is I'm not hearing the F and the D flat. It's like they don't even exist in there. And I don't understand it. Dilly. What the dilly with that, yo? Oh, because it's only 3-note polyphonic, because I'm a noob. Ha! There we go! Thanks, there. See ya. Yes, please. Ah, too much! It's too much. More res. I'll tell you what, I'm actually going to put this on a ladder filter. But let's make it a 12 dB ladder filter. That way when you use resonance, it cuts bass. Let's clip it a little bit too. A little more crisp on the snare. so weird. Why is it doing that? Let's attenuate that change part for one thing. I think it's going a little bit too nuts. Let's get another bass. I like those chords. Those chords make me happy. Let's get another bass. We need some trippy vocal samples too, and I'm not sure where I'm going to get those. Oh wait, yes I do. Of course I do. I know exactly where to get something interesting. I have multiple parts now in my mind, and I don't want to forget any of them. We need a white noise sweep. But I want to do a quick chord stab using the black and blue. Just on like, boom, beat one of a measure. I just want it to be like minor seventh. Just bam, one hit. You know what I mean? I think that'd be kind of cool. So let's pick a new part here. Let's do part 3. Oh, now we got to change this part to polyphonic and shit. God dang it. Freaking frackety frack. We gotta go in and we gotta do the thing. We gotta go part 1. No, we want to go part 3. And we want type to be... Can we change type? How can we not change type? Oh, we don't need anything different. That's right. It's all I'm being stupid. I'm being completely stupid. So here's what we do. I want it every, like, 8 measures. So what I'm going to do is put this on a whole note. Length 8. And then we only need to turn on step 1. Boom. Short, happy little gate. And we'll just send it an F, and then we'll select it to a minor 7th. And if it doesn't work, we'll burn the earth. We'll burn it to the ground. Start fresh with the honeybees this time. We don't need you. We don't need your extra length. Pfft. It's not the length of the cable. Did you plug it into the right hole or not? Oh, shit. We also need like a little tinkly, like, descending FM line. We absolutely need that. Let's go with the ST font for this guy. Is that gonna... No. Boo hiss. I was saying boo earns. Were you saying boo or boo earns? Hi, there you are. I'm gonna go into chord mode. Too fucking happy, you're too fucking happy. Okay, also though, this delay needs to be like faster. Okay. Detune. Lovely. Well, that's rather nice, ain't it? Yeah, that's real cool. That's real cool, man. That's real cool. Okay. So we just want to have like a nice envelope just being like pew. Pretty quick. Like so. And then we'll just hit play. But I gotta synchronize it first. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's a little bit too quick. That's not synchronized at all. There we go. Okay, so we can go way more CV response on that. That's more like it. We can actually go up an octave with this. More resonance? Yes, please. And then we can do is set up a subsequence and put it on random octave and put one step down an octave. Let's put 2 steps down an octave. So 1/4 of the time it goes down an octave. The brain happy, doesn't it, right there? And then we'll put a ton of fog and delay on that. We need more feedback, though. That's what I'm needing. Yes. Praise. Okay. Next part. I want to hook up the rample, and I want to hook up just like a drum kit and have like a at least a 3-voice extra little drum chonk just going doonch, 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 you know, driving that same rhythm. It's going to not have the fill at the end though, because, you know, life goes on. Why does it seem like you should be outputting and you aren't? Could it be because I've plugged something into the wrong place? Is that CV in or is that gate? I never... Oh, yeah. Idiota! And then let's just put like another 8th note, like a hi-hat hit thing here. Just Euclidean, just ting 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 ting, and keep it ultra simple. Ooh. Idea. Now let's see if we can find a sound bank that already has like a chonky, like interesting sounding drum kit. Oh. There. The S's, most of these are just drum kits. No! Maybe. No. Okay, that's a start. That's a start. Let's put it through distortion and then a filter. Who filter? Oh. E490. Yes. Also capable of a little chonk. So I'm just going to use one single channel of... Oh my God! Okay, let's isolate this a little bit. Now, why is it like whoa? It's like just happenstance. That's the sample, I guess. Kind of like this. It's a little bit too tonal. It's got like the boom. I don't know. Why is that not synchronized? Oh, it is. Jaws. Yeah, this is all Stardust right here. The break beat, the actual break is Stardust. And I've got a random voltage for 2 quarter notes every 8 measures going into the skip control. It's the reset command that Stolper Beats is sending out. Sometimes it sends it out seemingly like a little bit late or early. See, right there, it stumbled. And then it recovers again a measure later. It's really, really, really weird. Okay, I want to make another bass part that just plays two notes. It's just going to go F to D flat to F. I just want just a droning bass part just going. So we're going to make this really, really easy. 2 whole notes long. And only, I think, 2 steps. No, it needs to be a whole note then. 3 2 3 4 4 2 3 4. Yeah, okay. So yeah, we can make it 2. And then we're just going to basically go 2 notes. F down to D flat. Gate on, gate on. But we're going to make this one step length 3. There. Now we have 3 whole notes. Okay, let's patch this voice. Purple voice? Yeah, why not? Who wants this guy? Who wants this? Chainsaw? That seems like a chainsaw voice. In fact, yeah, everything is getting a reset signal. Okay, so Stolper Beats sends out what it calls a sync pulse, which is every 4 measures or every 2 measures. It sends out a trigger for reset. So that's doing the reset on the Stardust for my breakbeat, and it's doing the reset on the dot sequencer. The dot sequencer, I think it's either lagging behind ever so slightly, like it doesn't catch the reset quite fast enough. And it like lags behind by a 16th note. And then the next measure, it catches it. So I guess what I should do is change, because you can change the output of the sync to like every 4 measures or every like 2 measures or every measure or whatever. What did I just do? I'm doing something stupid. This needs to be... Oh, it's sending out like a double signal. That's what's going on. That's really weird. I think it was on ×4, like always. Yeah, it sends out 2. What the hell? No wonder it's like stumbling. Oh, that's really weird. I don't get it. So it should be... See, there's some weird funky little stumble going down in there. See, someone's really confused. It's like misbehaving, kind of. It's really, really weird. We'll just reset clock. attaching this base part. Can I use this dinky little guy? I think I can. I'm kind of testing this in the background. I want to see if it like screws up, or if it's, now that I restarted the clock, it's like less confused now. I don't know, man, but I don't like it. I'll tell you that much. Can I shortcut this? Yeah. I've got resets going everywhere. I've got resets going to water. I've got resets going to what else now? Well, the dot sequencer, the Stolper beats, it's generating one. But I also have reset going like to the Mito. I've got like a whole sub like rack here of just reset commands that are coming from this channel on the Maestro. Channel 5 on the Maestro is my reset. So there may be a clock desync between the Maestro and the Stolper beats, and then resetting the clock would kind of fix that. I bet you that's maybe part of what's going on. Okay, let's put this guy up here, because this is gonna be just kind of a drone, honestly. That's not synchronized at all. Now you are. I think. Now you are. voice is almost like... That's better. A little more square, a little bit more hollow boominess to it. We could give the filter a duplicate of that envelope. That might help things just a little bit. That might kind of give it a little bit more punch. Goodbye, VCA. Temporarily. Now you're back. And then we give it a little bit of filter envelope, too. Oh, God. Shut up. Oh, too much. That. Nice. Okay, Tinkly FM voice. No, I also said I was going to do noise sweep, and that takes about 15 seconds. Time me. 1. Assuming that my cables reach. They do. And then we need a trigger. Trigger 8? Sure, why not? Needs to be about 6.5 volts. This one's going to be a little bit longer. 9 seconds? Okay. Well, what I think I need to do is change that trigger right there. If I can. Can I make it 16 whole notes? I think I can. Yes, I can. Excellent. Okay, let's resynchronize. No, I'm going to make a part. I'm going to make a, let's make another part here. A little tinkly FM kind of a part. Well, yeah, and then I've got the nice pad going in there, which are, that's all Demon Core and stuff like that. Oh, actually, you know, maybe I'll use the dimension for this, huh? It's not a horrible idea. Because it's already wired, for one thing. And it does have a sound. For show. And I think that'll be a good thing. Okay. First thing I want to do then is tune it. What I'm going to have a hard time with is figuring out how the how to make it play like every 16 bars. Actually, that's not hard at all. I just make the sequence longer and make steps repeat and stuff. That's a piece of cake. It's a piece of cake. Okay. Pink and red shall be the color of this voice. Who want dude? Who want dude? Morpheus usually like dude. He usually good with dude. This is absolutely going to go into the sea legs. And I also want to use an envelope Maybe on like the wave folder. Okay. So number one, I'm going to hit play. Shut up. Okay, and now you're not tuned. So open filter. Can't read that. Your screen is too small. 257 hertz. I will never remember that. Okay. Anyways. Stop. Okay, just, yeah, stop. For sure. Like, stop. Let's look at the VCA envelope in there. I don't want it to sustain at all. I want it to ring. I want it to be like a bell-like tone. So, some decay and a decent amount of release. I'm going to probably have to come back to that section. In fact, let's hardwire the A control here to set A, done, close. There. Now the A control is our decay time. So we can change that as we go, which is convenient, but it's the release time that I'm the most worried about, honestly. So we'll see. What do I want this to go? Shit. I'm going to reset this part. Okay, so if I'm thinking here, if I think, like, let's see, step length. Let's first of all set this on 8th notes. Okay, so we're thinking 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. And so if we do step length and we go 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 1 2. So this is 6 9 12 15 18 20 22. Then what I need is another 10. So I'm going to go step length 4 4 and 2. But I need to shut gates off on those 3 steps. And then we make it 11 steps long. I think that'll be enough. Well, let's test it. Let's see what happens here. Okay. Let me listen to the breakbeat a second. So I can synchronize. 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 3, and 4, and 1. I didn't get it. There it is. Now, really. Octave up. Go an octave higher? Yeah, we can. Let's give it a little gain at the filter, too. Oh, too much. Give that filter a little wiggle, but I also want to extend my part a little bit. I don't want it to be that frequent. So how we do that? What do we need? We have 32, so I need... Okay, you guys shut up for a second. Shut up for a second. Shut! Okay. What do we need? We could just do those guys, and then we have these parts where we can do repeats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There, sure. Now it's 16 notes long. There. Cool, bro. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Gate. No gate. No gate. No gate. No gate. No gate. Okay. Now let me hear if this is. Let's reset clock and just make it simple here. Okay, y'all shut up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Nothing. Play it again. Okay, we're not starting the jam yet. Not yet. I like that crunchy drum part. That kind of makes me happy. Okay, no jam yet. Not yet. We got a white noise sweep going. We got all of that stuff. Jam in peace. Hey, what's going on? Yeah, this is the first time I've really ever tried, like, tackling it. So we'll see. It's going to be stuff that I like what I listened to when I was really into drum and bass was more like, I don't know, like Art of Noise had a while. They had drum and bass for a while. Like, I don't know, there's so much like liquid drum and bass with like kind of generic pop melodies and stuff. And like, take me to your heart through a shitload of delay. You know, like that kind of thing over and over again. Like tons of that out there. I don't even know if I can name 3 artists, but the smooth stuff is what I really dig, you know. So let's maybe I'll rig up a quick melodizer track just to kind of like play along with it. Like just an eighth note. Yeah, let's do that. Cables. Cables. Bright green, shiny cables. I think I'm using something weird for this. Melodizer into Pizza. Driven by the Melodizer. And powered by Extra Pizza. And we need extra long cables. Do we run? Oh, actually, I don't have to run this stereo. I can run it through. We can give him his own special little guy delay, because he's got a special little delay just waiting for him. There you go.
Hooray, I got my own little delay.
Because you're our special little pizza guy. Which is still a melodizer patch. Drink. I'll start saying it weird. Melodicer. It's a melodicer? By Vermina. Too happy. I was thinking about that. With a fast gate, too. 16th notes. But that will mean more processing. Then again, there's a VCA right here. So we can just be like, oh my god, I'm actually using VCAs. I'm thinking just like here, and then we'll just run it a clock. 16th note clock. I think I want to filter it though, to be honest. So we'll just go, and this is, I think, just a manual filter, like just to kind of have it. I think will be nice. Little soft clip. Hell yeah, you can hear that. What was it like on 16 minutes? Fun. Okay, I think maybe we're ready for sort of quick jam time. This is not going to be super duper long because it's not real deep, you know. But I'm just going to make some lush sounds with beats, and we'll see what happens. Let's get the video going though for this because that seems kind of mandatory. It's a fishing license, and it's mandatory. I'm going to recreate that image. Your screen is melting. Okay. One final synchronization, though, before everything actually starts. I don't know if that worked. Yep. Yeah, you probably could, Sean. kick is halfway between B and 3 and 4. 1, 2, and 4, 1, and 4, 1, and 4, 1, and 4, 1, 2, and 1, 2, and 4. I still hear bass. I still hear bass. This bass. This is my favorite thing. Well, and transitions, man, transitions are always really hard. Especially when you're working, like in this case, basically an unfamiliar method or whatever. I mean, not really. It just happens faster, you know what I mean? And a lot of them are automated. A lot of like the weird glitches and stuff are pretty automated. So that's not like a thing, you know? Like the break, you know? The break is just this is a 4-measure break. Okay. So reset. There. And then like every 8 measures, it does like a glitchy thing. And then you just time your kick to do the same thing. Sort of. And then I made my bass part based on water is supplying voltage to the kick drum to change the pitch. And then I basically listened to it and duplicated that in this bass sound. They're not exact, but they're pretty close. So, yeah, it is all based on this breakbeat. I just got it off of Splice. It's 172 BPM, set everything to every clock to that, and yeah, that was a good time. We got to try it again sometime. But yeah, had the classic elements that I love. A nice pad, a nice smooth tinkly guy. This was really cool, by the way. This whole yeah, such a happy little sound. Yeah. Anyways, I'm out of here. I would expect another stream at least sometime this week. I don't know what. Probably some sort of deep dive thing. There's a couple of experiments I want to do. Just like try out some voice combinations that I don't normally do. And yeah, and I did swap the gamut repetitor with the Preterio Versio there. So, anyways, keep an eye out.
Hit that bell, get notified.
I don't know if it'll be tomorrow or Wednesday. Otherwise, it'll be Friday.